Bulls Club or other projects that literally ban NFTs from their collection for someone listing it at a lower floor price than the founders wanted at. I think that's absolute bullshit. I think every single thing regarding the floor price and the future of the community should be decided by the community. I think low floor prices come from people not believing in a project, from founders and owners and admins trying to push this whole concept of you need to set the floor price of this, you need to do this or we won't be successful. Look at Bored Ape Yacht Club. They didn't do that at the start. They naturally grew because they let their community decide the direction that they would go in. So ultimately, from us and the founders, we have no target floor price. We want to let all the members decide what they want to list it as. For the people that decide to list it very low, so be it. But we're not gonna hate on them. We're not gonna ban their NFTs from our collection. We're not gonna do anything like that. These are just the people that, okay, they minted one of our NFTs and someone picked it up for a low price, and they'll just be missing out on the long-term value of holding and everything we have planned ahead. So moving into the pre-sale and mint, it's all up to our community, and I think the power of a great community behind us will speak huge volumes. And I think a ton of NFT founders, they're really just in it for the pump and dump. They want that floor price high. They just want things to soar, and they're not really looking for the value behind a community and letting the community decide what they want. So that's an important thing to keep in mind moving forward regarding the floor price. Next question, pre-sale question. Sorry. I just saw a message that someone tagged me in. So the current floor price of our actual collection on OpenSea and the volume traded. Yes. So we are partnered with about 60 to 70 influencers, and that's growing daily. When we launched our project, we reached out to a few influencers, and since then the word has grown. All of our influencers are partnered with for gifting them NFTs. We haven't paid them $1, so honestly that speaks volumes. A lot of them love our artwork. They love the authentic community that we have grown. And the trades that have been done on OpenSea, yeah, those are 100% real. The floor price is what gifted either Instagram influencers or Twitter influencers have set it to. We've actually seen 2 influencers that have sold their Bigfoots for 1 Ethereum, which is pretty crazy. That speaks a lot of volumes for this community, that the fact that probably someone that has a lot of money that saw our project and really liked it decided to come in and purchase one from one of them. But we've talked to the influencers that listed them for 1 Ethereum. They were absolutely amazed that it was bought for that price. But yeah, everything on our OpenSea is real trading and real floor price. So that's pretty encouraging to see, and that will only go up from here. Other than that, next question, pre-sale question. Is there a max limit for the gas fee? Example, if you buy 3 bored Bigfoots instead of 1 in a single transaction, will the gas fee be 3 times? So if you buy multiple in one purchase, the gas fee will be slightly lower than rather if you buy them individually. The good thing is, so we have been doing testing all day long, and our developer actually tested a purchase on our minting website, and for 2 bored Bigfoot NFTs, the gas fee was about $20. Now that's extremely low compared to most minting for NFTs. The gas fees really depend on the Ethereum network. It's something we can't entirely control. If there's gas wars going on, obviously the gas prices are going to be a lot higher for minting NFTs. However, our developer has done an A+ job on optimizing our contract, our smart contract. So that's going to result in a lot lower gas fees. We've seen way lower gas fees for these test mints. We've seen lower gas fees when gift minting to influencers and whatnot than normal. So that's really good to see. I think the time that we launch our pre-sale tomorrow, the gas fees will be pretty low. But then again, we'll just have to see, and that's something that's not entirely in our control. Next question. Let's see. Do we need to be whitelisted to participate in the pre-sale? Yes. We would. You do need to be whitelisted to participate in the pre-sale. So if you're not whitelisted, feel free to whitelist or submit your application to the whitelist.
And I'll get on those as soon as possible. But like Austin said, if I see that you whitelisted yourself and you did not meet any of the requirements and you're not active in the chat, then do not expect to get whitelisted. We want solid people, part of our community, and the people that are able to purchase first. So if you want to be whitelisted and can't meet the requirements this late into it, as our pre-sale is tomorrow, make sure you're active in the chat, and then I can see that you have been active.
Yep. Other than that, I just saw someone add me with a question. Will we be facing any server issues related to high amount of traffic? I will say no, but you can never be sure about anything in today's world, right? But we do have a separate minting domain. So our minting domain will be www.boardbigfootsmint.com. And this will be posted later tonight and tomorrow. We have this hosted on some very high power servers, which will be able to handle extreme traffic and also attacks against our website, such as people trying to DDoS and take down our website. So we should be 100% good there. Don't worry, we are experiencing all this stuff and have thought 3 steps ahead of everyone in all those aspects.
Also, any DMs or messages to your Discord, Instagram saying that you can pre-sale and mint your NFT anytime before 10 p.m. through our links that we have on the site, do not click on them. They are scams and are probably taking your MetaMask address, so be careful with that. Only trust anything in our official links and on our Discord announcements page.
Yeah. Also, just a message I saw. Waitlist is in 23 hours and 45 minutes ago. So, or the pre-sale. The pre-sale's in 23 hours from now. We'll also be posting. So right now we have it in Eastern time. We'll also be trying to post different time zones for the main locations throughout the globe, because obviously we are global here, so we'll try to do the best to provide that information for you guys. Johnny Boy said, what time and date does minting begin for the general public? So minting regarding, again, our pre-sale will be tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern. For our main sale will be the 22nd at 10 p.m. Eastern. Again, 10 p.m. Eastern, we chose this time to be best optimized. We've looked at the geographical analytics of our community. We have a lot of US, so we've tried to time this up the best to sort of cover every geographical aspect of our community, and also in terms of gas fees. So when people are using the Ethereum network the least, so there will be no gas wars. That's the plan for right now. Well, that is the plan. But we'll have to monitor these gas fees and make sure we execute perfectly on that. Next question. Will you be able to breed when the Miss Bigfoot comes out? If so, on what frequency or timeline? So obviously we are looking, like Michael said, we're looking at different aspects, whether it's breeding, whether holding a certain amount of Bigfoots gives you exclusive access to the next collection that we launch, whether we do a completely new concept that we code into our smart contract. Again, this is all going to be up to you guys. So we're going to be, right after our mint and everything, we're going to be launching a ton of different community polls, community input. We are going to leave it up to you guys because, an idea that we have in our heads might be an idea that you all like. And that's the most important aspect of running any successful project or any business is listening to your customers, listening to your community. So again, 100%, we're going to be launching more collections, more utility to our project. It's just going to be decided by you guys in terms of frequency or timeline. We're looking, the first new collection launch will probably be within a month max after our mint. Frequency is going to kind of depend on how we see everything going. I wouldn't say we want to put a frequency of new collection launches or new family members or new breeding up yet, because ultimately everything that we have moving forward is going to be decided on community feedback, how everything's going with all the decisions we're making and everything like that. But we will have the next collection coming up within a month for sure.
Okay, Austin. One person mentioned, CS mentioned, what's the max purchase NFT a user can buy? So per transaction, you can purchase 10 NFTs for pre-sale if you're whitelisted. So our whitelist is about cap, if not capped at 1,250. Our pre-sale, we're gonna stop it at 1,000. After 1,000 our purchase, we're gonna close it down and reassess and figure out how many more NFTs we want to release during the pre-sale to our whitelisted members.
Yep, exactly. So we're gonna start with 1,000. Let's absolutely sell this 1,000 out so quick because and this brings me to another big important piece of information for all of you. So we have a great community already, right? I believe that we should be able to sell out this pre-sale extremely quick, the first 1,000. With that being said, if anyone's seen the TikTok or the video, the job's now finished there. So after the pre-sale, we are going to be instantly taking the funds from the pre-sale, dividing them to each team member that they all have a specific task in terms of getting up this huge marketing plan that we have in place for our main sale. So we have, in terms of ads for our main sale, we have a ton of different NFT influencers lined up. We will be getting posts on all the biggest NFT pages, such as at nft.money, at wealth, at NFT, and then also just a ton of different big Instagram pages, a ton of different big Twitter influencers. We have one of the most experienced Facebook ad specialists that we have known for many years. He has run, I think, multi millions of dollars worth of Facebook ad campaigns for very successful companies, projects, and even people in the crypto space. So we're going to basically be launching this massive marketing campaign right after our pre-sale. So expect a ton of people to be joining, and that's really going to fuel our main sale. Other than that, regarding pre-sale and main sale, we will be pushing the main sale extremely hard. We will probably give it several days until we sell out, and then we will do the official reveal. We think we don't want to do the official reveal right away for all the NFTs that are minted, because obviously we have Christmas right after our mint, and we just want to make sure everyone has minted one before we do the official reveal. Next question: is there a list of traits and rarities available, and are we working on any new or with any rarity sites? Yeah, so all of our rarities will be uploaded to rarity.tools and other rarity sites. We have a pretty unique spread of rarity within our collection. So we actually went with a different approach. So a lot of NFTs have, I'd say, a bunch of garbage, honestly. A bunch of garbage and like a handful of very rare, good-looking NFTs. So we decided to go with a different approach. So every single trait within our collection has a different scale of rarity. So, for instance, for hats on the Bigfoots, there's one hat that is the least rare and one hat that is the most rare, and 10 to 12 different variations of that, and that goes for hats, shirts, necklaces, all fur color, all that different stuff. So rather than sort of making everything very common and only a few rare things, there's a very good spread because the algorithm that we use to generate this collection sort of opens up different rarity features to a lot of different versions throughout our collection of 10,000. So we think that's a really good approach. And other than that, yeah, reiterating over it. Yeah, they will be uploaded to the different rarity sites so everyone can see how rare the one that they got. I just saw another chat. So if everyone mints 10 and there's a whitelist of over 1,000, but we're only selling 1,000, obviously people won't be able to. Every whitelisted people won't be able to purchase. Yeah. So the first 1,000 is sort of just like a statement and marketing thing. So we want to absolutely sell out this first 1,000 in pre-sale, so we can say, hey, we sold our pre-sale out in X amount of time, and then we'll take that statement and we'll run all of our marketing. We'll put all of our marketing into that, and that will bring in a lot of people. So it's sort of like setting a statement in a direction moving forward for the community. Like we said, after we sell out that first 1,000, we're going to assess the demand and open up multiple other pre-sales leading up to our main sale to ensure that every whitelisted member that hasn't been able to purchase one is able to purchase one during the pre-sale. But realistically, in terms of marketing, we are probably the only project that hasn't paid for a paid post on any NFT promotion page. We did this because honestly, we don't entirely believe in them, and these NFT pages charge an absurd amount of money. And we wanted to build more of like an authentic, real, loyal community first. We wanted to get our waitlist people and members extremely loyal, and make sure that they all can get whitelisted. They can all purchase during the pre-sale. They can all get in early, and they can be, the core behind this project. And absolutely, once we launch this huge marketing campaign, we're gonna get a lot of people coming from these different paid channels and whatnot, just like every other project does. But we decided early on we wanted to build this community real and authentic by organic methods, by word of mouth, by everything other than just getting every single other person that wants to just purchase an NFT and putting it in front of their eyes. So I think we've done an amazing job already, and it will be really amazing to see how fast we grow once we reinvest and really launch some big marketing campaigns and some channels that we haven't even cared to tap into yet.
Our goal 100% is selling out, and we are going to be delegating all of the pre-sale to more marketing, and we're going to ensure that this happens.
Yeah. Yep. 100%. That is the goal, and it's clear in every NFT project. Selling out is the goal in mind, and no doubt in my head do I think we won't sell out. We 100% have the resources. Members on our team are extremely well integrated into the whole marketing scene and whatnot, related to different channels, connections to the biggest Instagram pages, connections to the biggest influencers, connections to the best marketing methods. We have it all. So no doubt we will, continue to push forward and hurdle over any obstacles. And related to obstacles, I just saw someone in the chat uh, regarding our Instagram page being deleted. Yeah, so it's a huge shame that our Instagram got deleted. Honestly, we invested a ton of time into our Instagram page. We have we are very experienced in terms of social media, especially Instagram. We've been into Instagram growing pages for a long time. Some of our buddies own some of the biggest pages on Instagram, such as the different sports pages, news pages, meme pages. So we're very educated with how the Instagram algorithm works. With that being said, the sad thing is Instagram is dog ass. So basically, at some level, when you're growing an account very fast, or you're marketing to a lot of people, or you're getting in the eyes of a lot of competitors, at a certain amount of flags or reports to Instagram, they just disable your account. We've tried every single possible avenue to reach Instagram and try to get the account back. No responses from Instagram yet. We're still working on that. We also have a ton of connections in terms of people that have inside connections to Instagram, so we're trying to work on those avenues. But then again, the fact that our Instagram account got deleted, hey, what are you gonna do about it, right? We gotta pick our heads up. We gotta keep marching. It's not that big of a loss for our community because we did it once in a week and a half. We can build that Instagram account right back up in a quicker amount of time.
Yeah,
So
I was gonna build off that. I mean, we have 3 backup accounts with 17, 11,000 all users and all community members that are backing us. We've been in front of millions and millions of people. They've seen who we are as a community, and once we reinvest our money into these huge NFT pages and on Twitter, whether it be Fleur, these huge NFT promoters, people are going to see that we sell out so quickly, and they're gonna want to be a part of our community as well. So I think while it does stink that our Instagram account got deleted, we definitely backed ourselves up really well and have been put in front of a lot of people's faces, and are going to be successful in the long run.
Yep, 100%. So yeah, like we said, every successful project has some hurdles to jump over, right? So again, it sucks because a lot of our big influencers were sharing that account. We gained a ton of followers, a ton of people interested in buying. However, it doesn't take much, and we were honestly saving all of that for later. We have all of our loyal members in the Discord. We have all of our loyal members within the email subscription and everything like that. So we'll be 100% fine there. Until then, we keep on moving. We keep on growing our new Instagram and move forward with that.
Also, you want to do a quick giveaway?
Yeah, go ahead, pick a winner, and I'll answer the next question.
All right, spam that chat, ladies and gents.
All right, next question. Being a newcomer to this community, how would I survive without any knowledge in it? Yeah, so great question. We've actually seen a lot of newcomers into the NFT space that are saying this is going to be their first NFT purchase. Props to you guys. A great project to pick for your first purchase. If you're a newcomer and you don't have a ton of experience in purchasing NFTs, definitely make sure to check out like our how to buy, and then also, feel free to ask questions in the Discord. Our mods have done an absolutely amazing job answering questions. On top of that, our community members that are just a community member the same level as everyone else in this Discord has done an absolutely amazing job answering questions, helping people, helping newcomers. And that really shows like the power that we have. Like the NFT space can often be it can be rough. There can be very toxic people. The people that we have in here are amazing. So kudos to all you guys. You guys are all some really cool people. And I honestly have never seen a community so kind, so generous, so strong in those terms. So definitely, if you're a newcomer, ask your questions, message the mods, message the other members in this chat. You'll get right up to speed with everything and involved with Board Bigfoots and everything else. Black Panther, what are your contingency plans if the project fails? How do you plan to recoup losses and rebuild hype? Yeah, so one important thing always, whether you're starting a company, an NFT, a project, you can never count your eggs before they hatch, right? I think so far our dedication and motivation to this project between all our team members and also the new members that we're bringing on and expanding our team each day are putting in, long hours. 16 to 18 to 20-hour days. I haven't had a night's rest in so long that I would love to just snuggle up and sleep for a full 12 hours.
That's true. I'll get a call from Austin in the middle of the night. I'm like, what is this kid calling me for? But he's been chomping at the bit, trying to make sure this is successful. So going off of that, Mike27, congrats, man. You've been selected as the second NFT giveaway winner for tonight. So shoot me your ETH address, and then we'll shoot you over your NFT.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, the grind is real, and one important aspect, again, relating back to the team section in the Discord, we're not, me and Michael and the rest of our team, we're not famous. We're not influencers on Instagram. We're not filthy rich. Like, building this community, building this project, this doesn't come easy. I'd say a huge percentage of other NFT projects, the founders are influencers. So they literally, it's so easy for them. They literally just post, they get their friends to post, and boom, they have a huge community. But nothing is real about that community. Nothing is authentic. The fact that we have a community so big and the fact that we built it so real, it shows strength in the project. It shows real potential. And I think everything that we have going for us is built off hard work. It's built off a great community. It's built off all of that. Now, looping back, because I never answered the question fully about taking community feedback and either burning the rest of the collection or gifting them to our holders. Again, success is measured by what our community thinks, and every single step that we take moving forward will be defined by our community. So nothing, like, I've seen other projects that sell halfway out and they just leave their mint up and try to continue to sell out, but they don't, and ultimately it results in the community backlashing and not being successful. So with that being said, yeah, we're gonna push. We have all the resources to get this project in front of multi-millions of eyes. So I think we are going to be good there. But again, it's all up to us. It's me, Michael, Lyson, all the mods, everyone. We're all in this together. We're all the same. We're all the same level. Just because we have a founder tag in front of our name doesn't mean that we're any more than you guys. It takes a strong community and everyone on board to do big things in the world, and that's just the realistic thing. I also saw one question regarding lowering the price if we are struggling to sell the full collection. Yeah, so we'll definitely lower the price a bit to try to push people to buy. However, that can kind of go in two different ways. I think if we're struggling to push the last X amount of mints, we'll just put more marketing in. I can tell you guys, we've built this community in such an authentic way. We haven't even tapped in to any of the paid channels that every single other NFT does from the get-go. That is at our size of a community. So yeah, we will play around with lowering the price, but then again, we'll be more than happy to burn or gift the NFTs to holders to reduce that collection size and make our project a success easier and quicker. But we'll be putting around the clock working hours, using all of our different connections, all of our different team members, all of our funds to ensure that we sell it out. Next question. Can we choose the artwork, or are they all valued the same? So when minting on our website, when our pre-sale or public sale goes live, once you purchase a NFT, you will get a completely randomized one. So every single person that purchases gets randomly distributed NFT from our collection. Obviously, each NFT has a different scale of rarity. You might get a very rare one, you might get a common one. However, our artwork is very, very good. Michael did a great job from himself coming up with all the concepts, all the different features, and he really ran our design team extremely hard to produce something. So even the most common ones look awesome. I can tell you that we've spent a lot of hours just scrolling through all the different NFTs that we have, and there's so many different cool variations and different styles. And I'm sure a lot of you have seen in our sneak peeks and our posts how awesome some of the Bigfoot NFTs are. Next question. So someone asked if we are going to plan any sort of community meetups, any community parties, anything like that sense. Yeah, still 100%. Honestly, we think like a lot of the NFTs, other NFT projects just sort of post that shit to hype people up. And like they make that like a big deal in their community. Hey, we're having a yacht party or whatever. Like I said, here we want to build real things. We want to build tangible things that all of our community can be a part of. So that's our first and utmost priority. However, we definitely are looking at different avenues in terms of community meetups, community parties, different stuff like that. We've already had many big owners of the biggest clubs in the world reach out to us to collab, such as 11 in Miami and other clubs in LA and whatnot. So we'll definitely be doing something there moving forward. We're just going to have to figure out a time frame and sort of the best central location for all of our community. But we think that will be extremely fun, and we're definitely going to try to get around to some sort of real life interaction between our community. But yeah.
God's Hero says party at my house for real. All right, God's Hero. I'm going to your house.
Send the address. Send the address.
Yeah. That's great.
Okay, Ali, I said I got a deep plug in Live Miami. Let me know. Yeah, dude, for sure. Live is an awesome place. We've been there a few times for sure. We can definitely look into something again. Like, hey, it's what the community wants. Miami, LA, wherever we want to go. Once we can get everyone on board, we'll figure something out, and we'll run that hard as shit, and don't count on Emery to bring the girls because his game is very weak. But I'll make sure I bring a ton of hot chicks for everyone.
He's talking out of his ass right now.
Okay, Black Panthers. Y'all still doing the New York City billboard? Yeah, so we're working on that. We're probably gonna do it. Honestly, we were planning on doing that, and then we talked to a few of our buddies that ran the New York City billboard, and a few of our buddies, actually, one of our good buddies sold out his collection probably about a month ago. They sold out very quick in a day. And he said the New York City billboards are just kind of trash in terms of conversions. So for now, we held it off to allocate our pre-sale marketing budget to other avenues. However, after our pre-sale, there's a chance that we'll run a billboard just, I guess, sort of for fun, and maybe we'll bring a few different New York City investor type dudes into the community, but they're all a bunch of crap anyway. So we'll see. Other than that, in terms of marketing related to that statement, is we're very good at defining like the bullshit. Like, we're not going to spend marketing dollars into a bunch of bullshit. We have tools to analyze every single page on Instagram that analyzes their actual engagement. It analyzes how many fake followers, how many everything of that they have. So we'll be putting the money to where it returns huge results. And that's obviously what we've done a great job already, because you can see how powerful and big our project is without hitting all the paid channels yet. Okay. Yeah, so now we've covered all the questions submitted on the website, so I'm just going to pull some questions from the general chat. Fuzzy Bunny said, just a suggestion for the future around the specific holidays, maybe do a limited release with the Bigfoot family photos decked out for whatever holidays, such as Halloween, Xmas, 4th of July. Yeah, so 100%. Yeah. So, like I said, guys, we want to make this project like extreme long term. So, in terms of like limited collections, holidays, stuff like that, we'll definitely. Sorry, I got a burp. We'll definitely be integrating ourselves into those things.
Yeah, around Christmas, for this drop too, I made sure to incorporate a little Christmas hat. So if you're fortunate enough to get a board Bigfoot with a Christmas hat, make sure to post it and say Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Other than that, yeah, so like, and again, guys, this is the thing. So like, feel free to drop your suggestions. How do we move forward? How do we create something so valuable that everyone wants? And I think a great, cool concept would be launching these limited collections, whether we just airdrop a few to our holders, whether we launch a small collection of 1,000 or 2,000 for each holiday. The goal in mind is to sort of build this massive storyline. And I think we have the power. We're a unique NFT. We have unique art. We have unique branding. We didn't copy and paste from other successful projects. We're doing it our own way, and we're gonna let everyone in this community decide how we move forward. 10,000 ideas is different than one or two ideas that we have. So, moving forward, literally before you go to bed, take a few minutes and just think of some ideas and drop them in the Discord. We're probably going to get up sort of like an official community submission thing for ideas, concepts, suggestions, questions, all of that stuff. Xavier King, any possibility of 3Ds in the future? Yes, 100%. We're going to be hopping on the 3D train for Bigfoot, and also other collections within our community. We've already talked to some top-notch 3D designers. However, our goal in mind is to potentially get a world-renowned 3D designer, such as someone that's worked at a big-time company, such as Disney or something else. However, getting someone like that really is gonna be based on how good we do in our current project. So if we all take this to the moon, that's the things we have coming forward for all the members in this community. You guys were here first. You're going to have first access to all of these things moving forward. So that's the magic behind it. Is there rares in the first 1,000 drop? Yes, 100%. Rares it's all based off a random algorithm. It's random code. So, yeah, there's rares distributed throughout the entire collection. There's rares in the first 1,000. There's rares in the 2,000 to 3,000 range, and there's rares in the 7,000 to 10,000 range. There's rares everywhere. Could you get the right companies like Louis Vuitton and Coach to collab with, or wearing fancy name brand stuff? Yeah, so 100%. We're definitely going to try to collab with different big time brands. We've seen Bored Ape Yacht Club collab with Adidas. We're seeing Nike move into the space. Again, if we have a extremely successful project and launch here, I don't think there will be any doubt that we can collab with some of these huge name brands and create some huge big time things. Again, you guys being here early, you guys purchasing Bigfoots, you guys being holders, that's what's going to give you that exclusive access to these future big coming things with brands and whatnot. Biggie, are you collaborating with any sports brands or athletes? Yeah, so we have a handful of athletes that DM us every day, want to collab and whatnot. Yeah, so we're definitely going to be working with a lot of athletes. Again, the future of everything that we do here, we can go in any direction, and that's the thing. Again, we're growing everything here by hard work and starting a real company, starting a real project. So, even if we start at Bigfoot's, maybe, hey, one day, one division of the board Bigfoot Billionaires will be our own digital sneaker brand, and we get acquired by some big time company. This is only the start here, and we have so many different avenues that we can go down as a community, and it's going to be super cool to see everyone that Go ahead. Yeah.
I was going to say, we have these connections. We have multiple NFL players on multiple NFL teams. And basketball players that are promoting us. And we could just throw them on the face of our project and say, oh, follow this guy. But the people in our community, like Eric and Bree, they've been the people that are talking the most and creating connections and really what create this community. And we want people that are involved. I'm not saying that these NFL players aren't going to be involved, but we want people that really show what the community really is to us.
Yeah, 100%. And everyone give huge props to all of our mods, because we actually didn't know any of our mods before we started this project. All of our mods that came on and put their work in every day to provide such a great community aspect that we have going, we weren't connected with them. They aren't making a percentage of the total mint. They're here because they care about the project, and they're some of the most valuable people that we could ever imagine that we got onto this team. Definitely looking for more mods too, moving into the future. So feel free to, if you're active and you want to be a part of this long-term project, we really want to expand our mod team and do big things. Other than our mods, Lyson, with the head of communications, has done an excellent job. He handles all the Discord stuff and banning all these spammy bots and handling the communications behind the community. Everyone that's been a part of this has done just an absolute stellar job. So we're extremely thankful for them, and then all of you guys. But again, looping back, everyone in this community, you guys have done an amazing job. You guys are so approachable, so genuine, so kind to every newcomer that we have in this community. It's pretty crazy. You join another NFT project and you ask a question, they tell you to go fuck yourself, right? Here, people are actually helping people and giving advice and teaching people, and it's pretty amazing to see.
I think Bishnu is asked this question probably 30 times in the chat. Can you guys create a YouTube channel to communicate with the community on a more personal level? It's hard to connect with the leaders on Discord with just chat. We're going to be continuing to do these AMAs with you guys frequently. So every time we're hopping on, we'll tag everyone, and then we'll do these more frequently for you guys. As I think this has been really helpful in kind of bringing everybody in.
Yeah, definitely. We'll be running these AMAs a lot, and sort of like think of this as sort of like our town hall, our community meeting. So like in the future, we'll be running these often, where people can again ask their questions, give their suggestions. We'll talk about them as a community in a whole. We'll run live polls. Everything here is going to be community generated. Can we do a community meeting on Zoom or Skype? We potentially can. Although we might, as we continue to grow, like we have 150 people in here already, and it's very late for a lot of, like most of our community is sleeping right now. As we get bigger and bigger, we might crash that shitty Zoom app. So we'll have to think about the best approach, whether it's Discord, voice chat. Maybe we can pull off a Zoom. I'd like to do Zoom for our reveal party, so everyone can turn on their cameras and drink some wine or some beer, whatever they want. We'll have a little virtual party or whatnot, but we'll figure that all out. What's the best approach to handle everyone that wants to be a part of all of it? Reveal party in the woods where Bigfoot lives. Yeah, I say the Bigfoot team pays for a little Bigfoot hunting expedition. The community all meets in like the middle of nowhere in the mountains, and we have like some YouTubers come film us and shit. We go hunt down Bigfoot or some crazy shit like that. Imagine if we actually like saw a real Bigfoot. That'd be pretty wild. Are there royalties on the original minters? Yes, there are royalties. There's a 10% royalty on each aftermarket transaction. We will be giving royalty giveaways that are sort of funded by royalties each week back to holders, and royalties will also 100% be going into funding our future projects. Future projects consist of integrations into the Metaverse, the Web3, our own NFT trading platform, our own NFT project listing platform, and a ton of different other stuff. I mean, so many different actual tangible products we want to work on that everyone will have access and different levels of stake into. Oh yeah, and then also one other thing I wanted to cover that hasn't been covered yet. Within the next several days, we'll be rolling out different levels in terms of your rank in the Discord chat. So these will give you different benefits into the community, different ranks in our Discord, and a lot of things like that. So if you guys have any suggestions, definitely feel free to throw some different suggestions in terms of what higher ranked people should get and whatnot, because ultimately you guys chatting in the Discord and everything, it powers our community, especially moving forward within the next 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, a week, whatever. The more people we have active in the chat, the more people we have talking, the more people we have helping, the better the community will be. So especially when we're launching these big ad campaigns and we're dropping a ton of money into marketing, please always be in the chat, chatting it up, welcoming newcomers, hyping up the project, because that's what's going to bring success for all of us. Like, again, we're all in this together. Every single one of us has an equal part in the success in the future of this project, and with a community that's behind us and everyone is playing their part in the role, that's how we become something bigger than any other project is or any other community is. So that's what we got to do, fellas, and that's the plan. All right, guys. We'll probably wrap up the AMA in a few minutes here. If anyone has any more questions, feel free to shoot them in the chat, and we'll pick out a few more questions here. Just tag me or MReady so we can see it. Guys here, I love this group so fucking much. Appreciate the hell out of you guys. Hell yeah, man. Appreciate everything and everyone that's in this community. It's pretty insane. Um, it's pretty crazy what we've built, and I can only imagine everything else we have coming. Have you applied to a partnership on Discord? Not yet. We're actually still not. Our Discord isn't old enough to apply for a partnership yet. Pretty soon we will be able to. But right now our Discord is like so new that we can't even apply for a partnership right now. But how the drop time and linking work, first come or random generation. Yeah, so again, when minting during the pre-sale, the main sale, it's random generation of the NFT you get. Drop times 10 p.m. Eastern. Biggie, what do you think about collabing with Dr. Squatch? So yeah, dude, I think for sure we'll definitely explore all our different collaborations. Every big brand, every big corporate brand is trying to get into NFTs, and a lot of them don't really have an understanding or don't have the ability to make it a success, even though some of them are big. So I think the opportunity for different partnerships, whether it's like wilderness, outdoor type brands, or even big clothing companies or elite high exclusive companies like that. Again, the world is ours here. Starting at Bigfoot's, I don't think we have to follow this theme. I think we could create something bigger and better than anyone ever expected, because we started with our own unique art, our own unique branding, our own unique everything. We sort of branched off from the status quo here, and we're building our own everything here. What do you think about creating NFTs linked up with other big? Fuck it. I don't really understand your question there, honestly. Not Amar, does the artist of the NFT has an impact on the value of the NFT? Yeah, of course. So like the artwork behind the NFT definitely does have value behind the NFT, and that definitely generates a lot of value. Luckily, Michael and the rest of our design team have done a great job, so we have some pretty freaking awesome artwork. Other than that, the value behind an NFT project comes from a lot of the utility and future plans and roadmap. I personally think we have like the strongest roadmap and future plans than any other project. I mean, these other projects are just influencers that have never created a tangible fucking project or software or don't even know a goddamn thing of what all this is about. So we do, different projects have sold out with influencers that don't even know how an NFT works or what an NFT is. So again, like we want to build real, tangible things and really take this to the moon. Jordan, Dice, SoCal. You guys are all new and want to get whitelisted. Submit your application whitelist apps. Waitlist is full, but we'll be accepting a few more people until our pre-sale. Calixta, I have no clue what's going on and I feel lost. Sorry. No worries, brother. Hey, just ask some questions in the general chat. I'm sure many of our members and mods will help you out and help you. Metapals, any strategy to avoid the floor dropping? I've seen the floor drop below me. Yeah, so definitely. Just like any other NFT project. And thanks for the question, because we've covered this a bit, but not this specific question. Yeah, so we'll be doing sweeps like every other NFT project. So we'll be taking our funds, obviously, and buying out the lowest price NFTs within our collection on OpenSea. We'll be then either raffling those off in giveaways or just airdropping them to our holders. Then again, though, I think a big thing that we all need to have in our heads moving forward is floor price. Like people, like if a floor price drops like a bit, the community starts like just tweaking the shit out, and once the community is gone, the whole project's gone. So moving forward, the best thing we can do is just stay strong as a community. If the floor price drops, then who gives a shit? Then eventually that person is that listed the NFT is just going to be bought, and the next person is going to list it higher, right? We don't have to waste our time and give a shits about people that are trying to ruin the community, ruin the project, or have no sense of what they're doing in terms of holding, right? So again, all this is going to be powered by the community. Don't phase. Don't let yourself get hurt by any sort of that thing. And together, like if we all stay to that plan, like we're gonna absolutely soar. Because I don't think any NFT project has had this big of a community on board as much as we do. Again, yeah, like fuck it said, the main thing is community. Put the base high, keep pushing it. Yeah, the founders, the mods, like we're gonna do our best to push that floor price high and not let people drop it. But then again, we will never ban people from NFTs from our collection for listing it too low. We'll never hate on people for doing that. Again, it's up to them. But if we have an extremely powerful community behind us, there's only going up from there.
Mm.
Yeah, avoid the paper hands, impatient peeps, 100%. Yeah,
like we said, I mean, our big whitelist following is a big reason why we think that we won't be getting too many paper hands, and why the floor will be very high.
100%. All right, fellas. Any more questions? I'll probably take a few more questions, and then we will wrap up the AMA, and we'll get to some more giveaways here. Questions. You can maybe also think about doing Bigfoots with abnormalities to raise awareness and donate a portion to support various charities. Simple cleft lip, nose, birth scars, burn victims. Yeah, Fuzzy Bunny. I think that's a great idea, honestly. And we only want to promote good things here. We want to have a cause behind this project too. I'd love to have a big time news article posted saying, this NFT collection sold out by Bored Bigfoots, and list every single person's name that's a part of this community under there, and say they're donating, 50% to this charity to raise awareness for this this illness or this condition. I think that's a great idea. And moving forward, like again, continue to suggest things like this, because we want to expand this quick. We want to work with brands. We want to work with charities. We want to do every single possible thing we can do to turn this into a massive project. How long is the pre-sale lasting for? So the pre-sale will be up for 24 hours. The first initial pre-sale will be for 1,000 NFTs. I highly suggest you guys be very quick and very early and buy the maximum amount of Bigfoot NFTs that you're looking to buy. The pre-sale should sell out very quickly. However, like we said, we will be opening up another pre-sale or two to ensure that all the whitelisted members have at least bought one. But things are going to go quick. Again, it's just a statement we want to make, and sort of like a marketing statement that we can push on all our different reinvestments for marketing, saying, hey, we sold our pre-sale this fast, especially to all these channels that have potentially never even heard of Bored Bigfoots, because we haven't pushed these paid ads yet. So having that statement out of there of success will really push us to the moon. God's Hero, do you guys golf? Yeah, we love golf. I absolutely love golf. Maybe we'll
horrible though. You should see him.
I'm great at golf.
Right.
No, I'm great at golf. Maybe we'll go on a little golf trip. How financially stable do I gotta be to buy a BBB? Hey man, so our main price is 0.07 Ethereum. It's pretty affordable for most people. I wouldn't say everyone. Obviously, everyone's in a different financial situation. So definitely, if you can't afford it, purchase one and be a part of the community. If you can't, hang around the chat, talk to people, be active. Maybe you'll win a giveaway, or maybe you'll be noticed for being extremely active and helpful in the community and be airdropped a Bigfoot or Ethereum. We want to make sure even people that maybe are in an extremely tough financial position can maybe be benefited by being a part of this community. Any influences you can reveal before you leave? Appreciate the whole AMA. Y'all, thanks. Great job with this AMA. Yeah, so we'll be revealing. So we were posting all of our influencers on our story for the old Instagram account. We'll try to get, since that account got deactivated, and that was the only way we were displaying all of them, we'll try to get a list of all of our influencers and their Instagram profiles in that influencer channel, just so you guys can see all of them. And then, we already have a ton more planned to be adding within the next few days, and some really big ones. However, with that being said, again, we are extremely smart with our money here and our marketing budget. A lot of NFTs just drop, a crazy amount of money on some big time influencers, such as big artists, big rappers, big actors, whatever, that actually literally bring them zero value and zero conversions to their projects. So again, we analyze all this stuff. We make very educated and smart decisions when spending our money and marketing for the community that we have here. Pre-sale at 10 p.m. Eastern. Yes, sir. Pre-sale at 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Let's get it. I want you guys all there. We'll be sending out emails, texts. We'll also be running some giveaways before the pre-sale. We're launching a bunch of more marketing tomorrow right before the pre-sale, and again, investing in a huge marketing campaign from the time our pre-sale starts to the time our main sale starts. So expect a ton of new people. I'll miss being able to read your guys' names in the chat that are already here, because we'll have so many chatters. It's already been getting pretty crazy, but we'll all remember the OGs here for sure. Biggie Times Square billboard. Hey, so I mentioned that earlier. We decided not to do it before a pre-sale because we talked to a few of our other buddies and connections that launched their own NFT collections and sold out. They actually ran the Times Square billboard. They didn't see many conversions from it, so we decided to allocate that marketing budget towards something else. However, we're still in contacts with the billboard owners, and we'll potentially put one up for a main sale. We're just figuring it out. Obviously, again, we're smart with our money. We're not going to waste money on stuff that doesn't convert, and we're only going to put our money where it matters for this community. Let's see. Still scrolling view to get a few more. Fuzzy Bunny again. I feel doing something with charities and making it go mainstream could even kick the charities NFT movement. Yeah, dude, 100%. Again, I think charities is a great idea, and I think this could bring a lot of really good press coverage for us. We do have very good connection with a few of our buddies that me and Michael know, that are extremely involved in some of the biggest journals and news sites and whatnot. So I think partnering up with charities and different stuff like that, and we could get it on Forbes and Time Inc. and different channels like that, would be a huge movement for us. Again, keep generating these ideas. We have all the connections to make it go viral, make it go big, and do big things for sure. Will everyone have the opportunity to buy in that 24-hour pre-sale, or is it completely first come, first serve? Yeah, so it's first come, first serve. Again, related to the idea of we want to push a statement, we want to sell out extremely quick for the first 1,000. So get on right when that pre-sale starts, buy the maximum you want, buy more than you're even thinking about. Fuck your girlfriend, tell her to eat some ramen noodles for the next few weeks, fuck whatever else you're doing. buy those Bigfoots. After that, we will be opening up other pre-sales after we analyze the demand, just to make sure that everyone that's whitelisted can buy a Bigfoot during the pre-sale. Are you possibly? Oh, this is a great question. Are you looking into possibly making BBB a gaming character where you could set in through the metaverse and use as a Bigfoot as a game character? Yes, 100%. We've actually had some really amazing NFT gaming projects, such as mobile apps or web games, that have reached out to us that already want to collaborate with us in our NFTs. So we're sort of watching those specific projects progress. But I think a partnership there would definitely be a huge thing. We have different like MMO RPG games and different solo player games and different community games that want to integrate us into their projects. So we're going to watch those. We also, again, Michael and I have worked with a ton of different developers. We've developed our own apps, games, websites, whatnot. So the idea here is to expand our team very quickly, build our own NFT games, build our own NFT gaming platforms, and everything along those lines. So whether we collaborate with other NFT games or build our own, that's all up in the air. But definitely getting into the NFT gaming space will be a huge aspect moving forward for sure. Do one more giveaway. Yeah, we're going to be running a few more giveaways after we end this AMA. We'll end the AMA in 5 more minutes. I'm just running through the last few questions here. Chances of a giveaway being a rare. Yeah, 100%. So, again, the order of our collection is completely randomized. So, if you win a giveaway here, there's definitely a statistical chance that it could be a rare. It's all randomized, so just like as minting NFT from our collection, it could be a rare. Other than that, winning a giveaway could be a rare for sure. Yes, guys, about 21 hours for pre-sale.
The most rare qualities to look for. Obviously, I would keep an eye out for rainbow hair color. Beads I made very rare in the collection. And we can list a couple of these in the chat after to keep an eye out for. Some stuff that we thought were really cool additions to the board Bigfoot. So I'll actually list a couple of them that you guys can look out for our reveal.
Yeah, for sure. We got a lot of cool rare ones. One, we haven't mentioned this idea yet, but we're thinking about doing an extremely rare, sort of limited exclusive collection. Again, people that hold multiple Bigfoots will have access to this extremely rare exclusive collection. And we're also looking to collaborate with some big-time A-list celebrities on this. To potentially have some of their own custom designed NFTs in this collection. At Biggie, my first Discord community, and thank you guys for doing this AMA. Hell yeah, man. Welcome to Discord. Welcome to this amazing community. As always, if you're new, there are a ton of scammers targeting us. We will never DM you to buy, purchase, mint. If you ever do get a DM from us, it'll probably be only giveaways or vital information, but just double, triple, quadruple check that you're actually communicating with a mod, a head of communications, an owner, or a developer from this server. Metaverse integration. Hell yeah, we're going to be integrating into the metaverse a ton. Future plans for that, again, is just up to you guys. We can integrate into the metaverse however we want. We already have some ideas, and we're already working with developers and different teams for planning metaverse integration. But you guys ultimately decide what we do here. Again, our ideas are just ideas. We need the ideas of all you guys of how you want to integrate into the metaverse, what you guys want to do moving forward. Pre-sale on the website. Yes, pre-sale will be on a completely new website. We will link that in the chat in the morning. It's a completely new website because we have this on highly secured and powerful servers to make sure we can't be attacked and to make sure we can handle all the traffic. It will be boardbigfootsmint.com. Yeah, eat those ramen noodles. Tell your girlfriend you're not taking her on date night this month. Mint all the board Bigfoots you can get.
Seeing a lot of questions too about whitelisting. We mentioned this earlier. Make sure you get your whitelist in. I'm going to be going through them all tonight. We're about near cap, so make sure you put those in quickly and stay active in the chat. We know that you guys might not be able to reach all the requirements this late into the process and project, but get those whitelists in, and I'll keep an eye out if I see fit in our community.
Yeah, one more question. Is there a rare to common ratio? So again, each trait has a different rarity. For example, for each different trait, like the brown Bigfoot color, skin color will be in 30% of the NFTs in our collection. The rainbow color will be in 1% of our collection. So each different trait has a different scale of rarity. The cool thing is we don't just limit rare NFTs to only a handful. It's not like the whole concept of, hey, you might mint a golden Bigfoot and win $10,000. No, fuck that. You have a good chance of getting rare features spread throughout all of the different Bigfoots throughout our collection. So we feel like that approach is way better.
That goes for influencers too. They don't know what Bigfoot they got either, so they have an equally as big of a chance as getting a rare one as you guys. So I mean, it's randomly given out if you win a giveaway. So you have an equally good of chances of getting a rare one out of our collection.
Biggie, will there ever be a collab with another NFT brand for an ultra exclusive Bigfoot drop? 100%, man. We would definitely be working with big projects and big corporate companies for exclusive drops and stuff like that. That's 100% in our roadmap, and we think that is very important in terms of the trend, this 3, 4, 5 steps ahead of everything that happens in this space. So that's hitting on the 3D market, that's collabing with big corporate brands, that's collabing with artists that have worked on some of the biggest projects and animation projects and anything in that sense. So always feel free to suggest those things. If any of you guys have any connections to those people, feel free to get them in contact with us. All that stuff. That's what we want to do moving forward. Thanks for accepting whitelists. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, again, we feel whitelisted people are most crucial to this project, so we want to keep accepting them to the last minute, and then we'll get all of the new people coming in for the public mint. 100% though. We want this strong core community. That is what is going to absolutely power us moving forward. If every single person puts their foot forward and makes this into a strong community and project, that is how we will reach limits that have never been reached yet in the NFT space. We need everyone and all of you to put our best foot forward, because we can only do so much. It comes to everyone that's involved in this.
And Austin mentioned earlier, me and him are just one other person in this community. It really takes every single one of us to build it, and we really rely on you guys, and we'll be relying on you guys, and to build this into something huge. So Austin, you want to take one more question and then we can do a couple giveaways?
Yep. Just reading through the last few questions. Can we raise awareness in Africa? Yes, we're going to be trying to push this global, whether it's with brands, charities, to global people, to get more people to come into NFTs. We'll be doing it all. Don't worry.
That will be community based, whether it be polls or what you guys want to see in it. But yeah, we could definitely implement that into the art, into the roadmap in the future.